Once upon a time, in a bustling town named Havenbrook, there lived a kind young girl named Miriam. She was known for her bright smile and willingness to help anyone in need. But deep in her heart, Miriam carried a heavy burden. Her family owned a small bakery, and though they worked tirelessly, they struggled to make ends meet. Miriam worried constantly about how they would pay their bills and keep the bakery running. She often stayed up late, kneading dough, her tears falling into the flour as she whispered prayers to God. One day, as Miriam walked home from the market, she noticed an old man sitting by the side of the road. He held a sign that read, "Hope is never lost." Curious and drawn to his peaceful demeanor, she stopped and greeted him. The old man smiled warmly and said, "You seem troubled, my child. What weighs on your heart?" Miriam hesitated, but finally shared her worries about her family and their bakery. The man listened patiently and then said, "Have you ever truly cast your burden on the Lord?" Miriam looked puzzled. "I pray every night, but I still feel so heavy." The old man reached into his bag and handed her a small pebble. "Hold this pebble tightly and imagine it as all your worries. Now, throw it into that river over there." Miriam did as he said. She clutched the pebble, thinking of her fears and anxieties, and then hurled it into the river. She watched as the pebble sank, carried away by the flowing water. "Did you notice?" the man asked. "The pebble is no longer in your hand. You cast it away, just as you must cast your worries to God. Let Him carry them for you. Trust that He will sustain you." Miriam nodded, her heart feeling lighter. She thanked the old man and went home, determined to trust God more fully. Days turned into weeks, and Miriam noticed a change. She stopped trying to carry everything on her own. Instead, she prayed with faith, leaving her burdens with God. Soon, the bakery began to flourish. Customers came in droves, drawn by the warm, joyful atmosphere that now filled the place. Miriam never saw the old man again, but she often thought of his words. She realized that when she cast her burdens on the Lord, He truly sustained her, just as Psalm 55:22 promised. And from that day on, Miriam's favorite saying became, "Let the river carry your worries to God, and He will never let you be moved."